What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Today we are going to be installing a eBay special front lip. I'll put a clip of what it's supposed to look like. But this should be relatively simple. Again, you always want to make sure that you unbox the product before you start your install, just to make sure that there's nothing wrong with it. I've already done that in this case. I'm gonna go ahead and put this together on a time lapse, and then we'll go ahead and jack up the car and do the full installation. Okay, so I went ahead and just kind of clipped it together. There's those little prongs right there. There's holes on the bottom lip. All you do is you set them in place, and then at the bottom they do supply hardware. Your double-sided sticky tape, they actually supply 2 rolls, and then a bag of hardware. I'm not sure if I'm going to use these or not, just because they're little wood screws. I might end up using actual nuts and bolts for this, but we'll use that just to get the lip together, and then once we put it on the car, I'll probably use some more hardware. But this is what I was talking about right here. The edges are really sharp, and it causes a really bad discrepancy in between the body of the car, and I'll show you right now. But there's about a 1/4 inch gap, and then some of the edges are really sharp. So I'm gonna try and find some gasket or some body panel sealer. Not sealer, the gaskets for wide bodies, and see if I can squeeze that on here, just so it's not scratching up the paint of the vehicle. But there's some room for improvement on this lip, not a whole lot. It does have DRLs right here, which you can hook up to your DRL, or you can put it as your indicator. So black is your ground, red is your power, and then white is going to be your indicator. And I'll show clips of that as well. But let me go ahead and put this together, and then we'll throw it on. Alright, so this is what it looks like while it's on the car. So the spats for both the left and the right side are molded, and they do fit with the OEM lip that's on there. I believe you're meant to leave it on there so it has friction and it stays up on it. This has no double-sided sticky tape. It has no screws, no nothing. This is pure friction holding the front lip on. Go all the way around. You can see this will get held down with double-sided sticky tape. It does have this little lip on the back side. I might put a screw in here just to keep it secure from popping off. And then you can see right in here where this bug is. I'm gonna clean that out, but this is that gap I was talking about, and it's on both sides. I know a lot of people might not care much about it, but I'm extremely picky. Here it is on the other side. So this is gonna bother me a little bit, but I'm thinking with that body panel gasket, I might be able to fill that in a little bit. You know, maybe down the line, but for now, that'll do just fine. I'm gonna pull this off and line it with double-sided sticky tape, and then we'll go ahead and throw it on. Okay, so I put the box down, and then I put some of the packaging down just so I don't scratch the gloss surface of this. Hopefully you can see it a little bit, but I'm gonna go ahead and screw these into place, with the hardware that was provided, and then go ahead and do the other side. But this is just so I have a better angle at it.
what ended up happening was I used 4 of these. I put 2 on the front, 1 right here, and then on each of the spats I put 1 right here in between these 2 that hold the light on the lip, and then I put 1 right over there on the corner as well. And then what I did was I took the hardware that they supplied. There's 1 over here in the corner, 1 right here in between the 2 bolts, 1 right here on the end, 1 right here in the middle. Let me turn around. 1 more here on the end. You have the nut that I put on there, the other piece of hardware, another nut, and another piece of hardware. what I did with the lights was I'm not really interested in the lights right now. I kind of just want to see how the light look, or the lip looks for now. So I just tucked them up underneath the splash guard for now, and then maybe I'll connect them eventually, but I'm not really interested in the lights. I just want the lip. I like the look of it, like the aggressiveness of it. But let me go ahead and drop this on the floor so we can see what it looks like. Alright, so this is finished product. I'm really impressed. For it being an eBay special for like 60-70 bucks, it looks extremely well, complements the black side skirts really well, as you know, it matches the color almost perfectly. You can't really see any of the gaps straight up front, except for that one right there. Like I said, I'm gonna try and get some of that body panel gasket, see if I could put some of that on there. The double-sided sticky tape they provided isn't really the greatest, so I might pick up some 3M, but this thing just looks really nice. Goes with the front grille really nice as well. This I eventually plan on switching out, but for now it just complements it really nice. But we'll go ahead and go for a drive and see if it stays on there.